Should we say don't get in if you can't get out, or don't venture with the queen inside your opponent's camp if you can't find a way out? So, also cautious. Cautious is, of course, advisable. Let's look at the chapter called Trapping Pieces, Trapped Pieces, and how to look for just simply getting them off the board. Now, the black queen is way too far away to safety. And with the correct move here, white is going to trap the black queen and capture. A trapped queen can't escape. There is no escaping squares, and there is no one defending it. And now black queen shouldn't be there. How do we attack it? Well, pause it before you're moving things and find the correct one. Because if you would say, oh, quickly, get the rook over to a1, they can't escape. Well, they kind of can because c4 accessible. So you have to look for the very precise square, which is, of course, rook to e2. And now the queen can't move anywhere. All right, there's no way for them to escape. So if they sack and exchange now, well, it's not sack and exchange, just simply blunder now. We take it, and white is going to simply win the game. They should resign. Here, let's focus on the black rook here. Black rook on c2. Can we attack it so that they can't move to any safe square? Of course, if you're looking at the position here, you are not going to suggest them trades. We're not trading. We want to trap the rook so that they simply cannot escape. And what could be better than attacking with the queen diagonally so that they can't escape? We're not going to play d3 because then b2 is still accessible for the black rook. So, but instead we're going to move queen to b3, and that definitely doesn't allow them to go b2 or anywhere else. We're going to win that black rook, and we're going to win the game. Which one is trapped here, you reckon, guys? Well, yeah, you got it right. It's the white queen again. We are going to be winning it. First thing first, how do we attack? Well, we're going to make use of our rooks, and the queen will not be able to escape now. I mean, they may try for a while, but we're going to intensify the attack, and then again, we don't allow them with rook to h6. Now, queen doesn't have a single safe square to go to. Continuing now, making use of all of our resources. Now, bishop to d8, and that's it. That's the end of g4 is taken. This one taken by the queen, by the pawn, by the rook, by the rook, by the rook, and yeah, you got it, guys. Okay, let's do a couple of more scenarios here. Which one do you think is the trap piece? Because let me just go back a little bit. The b2 was a poisonous square, a poisonous pawn now. So don't get unnecessarily greedy, particularly about the b2, because you're going to lose it. You're going to lose the queen. You're looking at your knights. Everything is covered. We just need to attack the queen so that we don't allow them to withdraw to safety, namely the b6. So how can we attack the black queen and at the same time defend the b6? Control the b6 so that the queen can't go to safety. Ta-da! Knight to a4 attacks the queen, cuts off the b6, and there's no other square for them to play and to go to safety. Yeah, they might say, diminishing the damage, let's say, damage control, so to speak. But when we're talking about chess with experienced players, already queen being given for a pawn on rook, even if the bishop takes back, it's already game lost for black here. Let's continue. Well, happy to take it back with the queen, not a problemo. We go with the next tutorial, my dear friends. What piece is the trapped one? Well, let's have a look here. Do you think it's the queen? The white queen on g4? Is there any resource black might take advantage of now and use it against the white queen? Of course. Queen is on a light square on g4 now, and we're going to attack it. Just be careful. Just don't play stuff like this because this guy is not defended. There is no rook here. This is the king. Oh boy. We got to be careful. But we do have a resource here. The bishop on b7. The bishop on b7 now is going to attack the queen. Diagonally. There's nowhere for the queen to go. Well, if they want to capture the bishop, I'm more than happy to recapture straight away. Very good trade. And now you would say, yeah, but h5. Yeah, but we haven't finished. We're still going to be chasing after that queen because now we're going to push the pawn. And again, there is no escaping square. Queen is simply trapped. The white queen is gone. Now, what do? There is one of those situations here in which you've got the A, the B, the C files already dominated by your pawns. They just need to roll up or to roll down. Depends how you want to look at things sometimes. Now, the bishop on c5 is also quite vulnerable. It's not the most ideal square for the bishop to find itself to. And now if you just focus on the white pawns, A, B, C, C, B, A, you would find the right way to punish them for this. Intrepid bishop, but valiant, but not wise, reckless. Because now we're gonna win it, because we're gonna push a5, and there is no escaping squares. They will have to give us material or whatever they choose to do. It's still losing. Still losing, unfortunately, here for black. Oopsie daisy. What is this thing going on here? Queen. Queen has to be attacked. Queen shouldn't be on g6 here. Now, I understand that in principle you want to get the queen closer to attacking the target, but there is no enough resources for them, because now we're going to attack them first. The idea, if this were to be from a real game, is that white had imagined that they might have a shot with bishop takes h6, and then this guy is pinned and this and that. I understand. But you always have to ask, if I played that stuff, what is my opponent supposed to do? Because this kind of wishful, hopeful chess, I'm going to do this because, you know, I project that innocently my opponent is not going to do nothing. They're going to wait for me to execute their king and this and that. No, you got to look for the most active move they themselves can play against yourself. So they're not going to wait, because now the queen is on a light square. We've got a knight and we've got a bishop here, and the bishop is also supported by the queen and stuff. So that's important. And we're going to attack the queen. We're going to attack the queen with f5, and you might say they go to g3, but we did mention that we also have the knight on f6. It's just simply too many pieces attacking the queen, which is on the wrong side of the board currently. So now we're going to take advantage. Don't play this kind of stuff. Don't be crazy. You're just going to go with the knight on h5. And unfortunately for the black queen, everything is covered by the black pieces. There's a sequence in which white here should simply resign. Tough one. Okay, so what have we gotten here, my friends? This is tough. This is really tough. Let's look. What's the big weakness here? Is this guy is g5. That guy definitely has to be attacked. So in a hierarchy of priority attacks, we need to ask ourselves first, can I attack the king? If not, you ask yourself, can I attack the queen? If not, can I attack the bishop, a knight, a pawn, a square? Can I activate one of my pieces? So there's a hierarchy of questions when you play chess, and eventually you should be coming up with the right idea. But now then, knight on g5 definitely can be attacked. And if you look at a position, the black knight can't move anywhere. There is no escaping squares. Therefore, you only need one piece to attack the black knight so that you can simply claim the piece and claim the victory. Okay, so we're going to find now the h4 hits the black knight. Where's the knight going to go? Nowhere. Because, my friends, trap pieces today. Thanks for watching it, guys. Have a look at the other videos in my chess archive dedicated to our friends, beginners, intermediates, some advanced themes as well. Or see you on the live streams. Soren Chess Coach here, signing off for now. See you next time.